The book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 2 and verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Hey, I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to start off as always by giving all praise, all honor, all glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachak Wadash. A double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect out there, whoever you might be. Shalom to the 144,000. It's the brother Amawan Padah for the GMS Denver camp, doing another quick lesson at the plantation. And it's going to be in regards to the fact that we're not ignorant of the different tactics that these devils are using in these last days to come up against the true believers of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and really against all you Israelites, man. All you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians. We see this devil moving legislation and posturing, okay, for the persecution of the Israelites, man. All right. And matter of fact, without further ado, I want to play a quick video clip. So check this out. Here's a video that I came across on WorldStar. All right. And it's, I guess, a heated debate between Myron Gaines from the Fresh and Fit podcast. All right. Which is a red pill type of podcast, I guess. But for some reason, he's on this show debating statements made by, the rapper Kanye West. All right. If you're not familiar with what's going on, and, I'm not really totally aware of what was said by Kanye. All right. As of recently. All right, but from what I understand, he said some quote-unquote anti-Semitic things. All right, and so now he's in the hot seat again, quote-unquote, and they're debating about it. So let's go ahead and play this real quick. And we do not side with Kanye West. Kanye West is a persona non grata. He's a puppet by the elites. All right, and he's not a man of the Lord, man. Let's play this video clip.
He is not crazy. That is an excuse. He is wicked and he is evil.
Him saying that is actually protected under the First Amendment. Hate speech
actually,
is protected under...
That's the point. It's not. You don't even know. You don't know enough about your own First Amendment.
I'm not saying that I support hate, but people have a right.
So if a white man walked up to you and said, "Hey, get out the way," you support that?
I support his right to say it.
You are a Jew hater and you have a right to be a Jew hater.
Fuck your feelings, dude.
First of all, from you, Myron, that he was joking when he said he beats up women. Ha ha, I beat my wife, Bianca, and that's funny. What is funny about beating up a woman? What is funny about threatening violence against a people who in the lifetime of my mother were gassed at a rate of 10,000 a day and turned into ash? This interview, respectfully, will be on your highlight career, living in infamy. It is not funny to murder 1.5 million children. It is not funny to rampage through the Jewish community surrounding Gaza, beheading Jews and non-Jews, including Thai workers with spades. I saw their beheaded bodies. For God's sake, there's real consequences to this hate. There used to be an alliance between the black and Jewish communities, knowing that we were hated for no reason other than the fact that we were different.
Okay, so hopefully you can hear me. I'm gonna pause this bullshit for a second. All right, so the dude that was speaking right there is a so-called, he's one of the You-Wish community. All right, and you know what we mean when we say that. They wish they were the real people. But anyway, this imposter right here, this gutter rat is pretty much going on the tirade, trying to demonize Kanye West for statements that he made. And he said, one thing he said that was interesting to me, he said there used to be an alliance between the black and the You-Wish community. And then you got this coon over here on the right, all right, nodding his head, standing in solidarity with the goddamn devil, man. All right, those people that call themselves the Israelis, they're none other than Amalek, man. They're Edomites, man, and they're your enemy. But these stupid 2/3 Jakes, they like to side with the enemy, and they're gonna get punished with their enemy as well when Yahweh Shai returns, man. You're gonna realize that these people are not your friends, and they were never on your side, man. Those people own slave ships. They still undermine you Israelites to this day, man, in many different ways. They own all the industries, man. Man, Jake just don't get it, man. He feels like he's doing some kind of a good thing by defending these people, man, who are not defending you at all. By the way, they're getting ready to come after you, and this is why they're setting this whole scenario up to do so, man. Stirring up strife, man, to say that those who speak against these people are what should I say? They need to be locked up. That's what they're gonna try to move the narrative to those who speak against these people. They need to be locked up, and that's what they're setting the stage for, man. But let's go ahead and play a little bit more of this.
I ask you, Zuby, you believe in free speech completely? If I'm David Duke and I'm saying, in 1964 in Birmingham, Alabama, we blew up churches, the Klan, and we burned 4 young black girls alive. Let's go do it again. Let's organize it. This coming Sunday, 3 o'clock, we're going to burn those black girls alive. And you're going to say, well, he has a right to say, give me a break. What you're going to say is that this man is a disgusting, filthy, excuse me, a disgusting, filthy racist. Now, wait, now just a second.
Go for it.
Kanye did not incite violence. He confessed to violence. He said, I beat up women. And Myron, who the heck are you to say that he didn't mean it? Do you have evidence? You mean he's lying and you're telling the truth? We saw.
So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna pause it and let you know that here at Great Millstone we don't condone beating women up and shit like that, okay? And whatever Kanye said, it is what it is. That's what he said, man. That has nothing to do with what this dude is trying to make an argument about as far as free speech and those speaking out against those 1948ers. All right, that's their whole goal is to try to silence those who speak out against them. And who speaks out against those 48ers more than the Hebrew Israelites, man? All right? Exposing their lies. Now they're trying to demonize anybody who speaks out against them, as they've always have done, but now they're going to ramp it up even more because they got President Trump behind them, and he's signing executive orders like crazy, man. And I'll play a quick video clip on that matter too. But we see what's going on, man. We see the play forming. They're getting ready to come after the prophets, man. Okay? So they're stirring up these arguments, all right? Talking about the Holocaust and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? And there's a whole bunch of controversy behind that. I'm not going to get into that in this video. But some believe that it didn't even really happen the way they said it happened. And it was just made up, But that's neither here nor there. That's what people are saying. All right? So let's play a little bit more of this.
We saw what happened with Diddy. And by the way, the only person here with any dignity in this debate is Choke No Joke, who's saying that this is offensive to black men. Do you guys not understand this is feeding every stereotype of black rappers? I love the black community. The greatest American of the 20th century was Martin Luther King, who died so that people could have dignity. But that's not.
It's just, this interview is just so full of bullshit. It's not even funny. First of all, you don't love quote unquote black people. We're not black anyway. All right. You see, we are the children of Israel, man. The tribes of Judah. All right, the house of Judah, which consists of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, the so-called Negro tribes. We're not black, man. Black is a term that you've made up to cast negative connotations onto our people, man. All right, so we're not identifying as that. We know who we are now, fucking devils. And then he went on to say that MLK was the greatest black man in this century, and he died so that we could have rights. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. These people are full of shit. I love black people. That's pretty much what he's doing, man. These rats, man, they can't hide anymore, man.
But that's not what a lot of people think. A lot of people think that rappers are into using the word B-I-T-C-H-E-S, and Kanye says I'm a billionaire. And Choke No Joke comes along and says this is offensive to the stereotypes of black men. And it is. And you guys are freaking defending this. I want to be clear. I'm sick of anti-Semitism. I'm sick of racism. There are white racists, nationalists who hate black people. Some of them are around President Trump, even though I think he's a great friend of the black community. But he has those voices. We have Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson denies the Holocaust, and yet he's in the president's ear. He denies the Holocaust.
All right,
Please stop defending hatred.
Okay, I want to come to Choke No Joke.
And another thing, they always try to throw that holla, that word he just said. We got to be careful what we say, because these motherfuckers will take your video down, showing you, man, showing you who's behind the scenes pulling the strings. Okay, but anyway, they won't take anybody else's videos down when they mention the holla and the rest of that word. All right, I just say it. Fuck it. When people mention the Holocaust and the controversy behind it, they don't get their videos taken down. But when the men of the Lord mention it, guess what? They take our videos down. Okay? Just an observation that I noticed, all right? And there's a reason behind that. Because they got certain people that they want to silence, all right? The true men of the Lord, they want to silence. And eventually they want to bring up on charges and, possibly put to death, man. That's what they want to do. So they're gearing up for that, and we seeing the play, man. We're seeing it, and they always hide behind that whole holla, situation, man.
To Choke No Joke in a moment, but I think it's only fair and right that I go to both the people you've just spray gunned and get them to respond. So, Myron, your response to Rabbi Shmuley.
Yeah, again, I find it incredible that he's over here so critical of Kanye West, right? About, he beats his wife, whatever. Meanwhile, you're walking around with a war criminal that's killed hundreds of thousands of innocent people, bombed them indiscriminately, etc. I find it very interesting that you're so hardcore on Twitter about some tweets that may or may not have been a joke, more than likely a joke. Anyone that has common sense, sarcasm, dark humor, etc. Versus you're running around with someone that's literally a war criminal wanted by the ICC that's killed tens of thousands of innocent children, right? And then you're over here calling for censorship. I'm tired of anti-Semitism. I'm tired of racism. People like you are the fucking problem, because here's the thing. Americans are tired of censorship. We're tired of being browbeat into being virtue signaling losers like you, who always sit there and try to rage people and say, you go ahead and you provoke problems with people. I've literally seen you do this. You go up to people, you provoke them, and they tell you fuck off, and then you get mad and you yell anti-Semitism. Quite literally, what I want to hear is this. Rabbi Shmuley, until you can actually call people liars for what they say, no one cares about anti-Semitism anymore. You guys run around, use it for everything. We're tired of it. Stop trying to browbeat us and virtue signal, saying, that's anti-Semitic. How about this? When you can call someone a liar for what they're saying, then we'll start taking you more seriously. Other than that, you're a fucking dildo rabbi.
Okay, Myron, thank you for showing your...
Okay, so he went off on that dude, man. Myron went off, man. And a lot of what Myron said is true, man. Everything he said is true. That's what they do, man. They hide behind being victims and whatnot. Meanwhile, they're over there bombing the hell out of these people over there in Palestine, man. Literally killing women, men, and children. Okay, bombing hospitals and shit. And they're over there complaining about some tweets that a rapper made, calling for action, man. Look, see, man, this is why they gotta go, man. These damn devils gotta go. They're the biggest fucking hypocrites, and they gotta go, man. But let's get a few precepts. I ain't gonna play the whole video. You should go watch it for yourself, man. It's interesting, but it shows you the dialogue that's taking place, man. And I believe personally that they, pulled Kanye out of the shadows just so they could do this, just so they could get things stirred up, all right, to come after those who speak against them, to get more legislation passed. And we might even see false flag events take place, all right, so let's just get some precepts, and I'll get ready to close it out. I gotta head out. All right, here we have the book of Zechariah, chapter 11 and verse 4, and it says, "Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Bashmiel Shai, my power, feed the flock of the slaughter." And the flock of the slaughter are the Israelites. All right? Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. Okay, so that's what's going on, man. That's what's been going on. All right? Our possessors are the ones who took us captive, these damn Edomites, and those so-called JEWs are Edomites, man. They're of the tribe of Amalek. All right? The head tribe of the Edomites, right? And they slay us and they hold themselves not guilty. They talk about the Holocaust and all that shit. All right, but what about the slave trade, man? The transatlantic slave trade. When you do the history, when you do the research on the history, these motherfuckers owned a lot of the slave ships. The good ship Jesus. Look, go research all this shit, man. All right, these 48ers owned slave ships, man. They funded the slave trade, man. And they're funding a bunch of shit that's destructive to our people to this day, such as the rap industry. All right, there's videos on that showing you how they've orchestrated the whole rap industry. All right, to manipulate the minds of you Israelites, man, especially you of the Southern Kingdom, and even the Northern Kingdom too, man. You got Ephraim and all those tribes who are involved with quote unquote black culture, Latino culture, all that stuff. All those industries are headed by these 1948ers, man. Facts, not opinion. So they hold themselves not guilty for that, man. But they want to cry about some fucking comments made by Kanye West, man, who was a fucking nobody, who works for them. Gotta bring this out real quick. This is Genesis chapter 3 and verse 1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field, which the Lord Yahweh power had made. And he said unto the woman, yeah, hath the Most High said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden. But the point I want to make right here is the fact that the serpent, being Esau Edom, he's a snake-like man, all right, in his ways. His spirit is serpent-like, deceptive, all right. It says right here that the Lord created him to be that way. He's the most subtle of all the creatures that he created, man. This damn devil is slicker than oil, man. But we see it, though. We have the eyesight to understand what he's doing right now. He's gearing up to persecute any of those who speak against those 1948ers, man. Those who have the truth. The main ones being the Hebrew Israelites, man. The true men of the Lord, man. They're gearing up to come after us, man, because they have a short time left. We've exposed their ass through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and now they got to come through with great wrath, man. So they're gearing up for that. All right, and this could be a catalyst in that whole movement to silence the prophets, man. You get a lot of 2/3 Israelites, like the nigga that you seen on that panel on the right side, siding with these damn devils, man. The Lord gonna get rid of y'all too. Don't hand join in hand. The wicked shall not go unpunished, right? I want to bring this out. This is Luke chapter 21 and verse 17. This is Lord Yahweh Shai speaking, and he says, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. Right, you're going to be hated when you come in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, when you come in the spirit of truth, exposing wickedness, exposing lies. We're going to be hated on a high level, man. This is what you got to prepare your spirit for. All right, Yahushua warned us of these things. But there shall not an hair of your head perish. You see, the Lord is controlling everything. He got our back. Okay? In your patience, possess ye your souls. And we got to patiently suffer this bullshit, man. You got to patiently suffer the persecution and the false accusations, of these damn devils who we know to be the devil, while they try to play victim and shit. We got to suffer all that, man. We got to suffer watching our people defend their own enemies and try to demonize those who are here to give them the way to salvation. All right? They demonize, our own people demonize their prophets, man. And they glorify their enemy backwards. That's why they got to go, man. The Lord gonna get rid of their ass. 2/3, man. Your judgment is already here. It's coming. All right. Verse 20. Check this out. It says, and when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh. Okay. And this is talking about 70 AD. All right. When the Romans, they were surrounding, our people. All right. Well, they're doing that now. In a sense, by bringing all these different talking points into the forefront, man. such as anti-Semitism, that's being brought back up again. All right. These talking points are being brought up to demonize and surround you Israelites. The main target being the prophets, man. So here's a video I want to play right here. All right. This is from Fox News. And it says President Trump announces task force against anti-Christian bias. Let's play this.
Well, President Donald Trump says that he is creating a task force to stop anti-Christian bias. Now, speaking at a second national prayer service this morning, following an earlier national prayer breakfast on Capitol Hill, President Trump vowed to protect Americans from anti-Christian attacks, including from the federal government, which he said has been weaponized. The president also says America has begun to reclaim its identity as a religious nation.
The mission of this task force will be to immediately halt all forms of anti-Christian targeting and discrimination within the federal government, including at the DOJ, which was absolutely terrible, the IRS, the FBI, terrible, and other agencies. In addition, the task force will work to fully prosecute anti-Christian violence and vandalism in our society and to move heaven and earth to defend the rights of Christians and religious believers nationwide.
Well, the president has said the assassination attempts against him changed his relationship with religion and told lawmakers earlier to, quote, bring religion back.
So there you go, man. You see what's going on here, man. So they're putting things in the law, all right, on the federal level to combat those who speak out against certain talking points, man. And, you know, not just the 48ers we speak out against these fake ass Christians, man. All right. And their false ideologies. All right. You see, and now they're going to try to make it a crime to do that. So we see what's going on, man. We're foreseeing the evil and we're hiding ourselves under the shadow of the Almighty, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. The persecution is at hand. If you have eyes to see and ears to hear. I got one more, we're going to close it out. So I'm going to close with this right here. I got to head out. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 22 and verse 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. All right. The prudent men, all right, the hopeful elect, we see what's going on. We're watching the news. We're watching the prophecies. All right. We're studying our enemies, man. We know how they move according to the scriptures. And we're putting all the pieces together. And we see that they're getting ready to come down with the persecution, man. So we need to hide ourselves under the shadow of the Almighty, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. He's our protection for when these devils try to demonize the ministry and demonize all Israelites, but mainly the ones who are preaching his word, because that's what's really hurting their ass, man. This truth is hurting their ass. This word is sharper than any two-edged sword. And so when we speak against the false Christians, all right, and we speak against these 48ers, they're hurt, man. They're hurt by that. So, yeah, man, just something I wanted to, bring to the forefront, man. Just know what time we in. These devils are hurt. They hurt through their shirt, man. As the elder Manat Zaba, says sometimes, man. Hurt through their shirt. So, yeah, man, just keep your eyes open, man. Be mindful of what's going on and stay prayed up, man. And know that this is all part of prophecy and it must happen. But the elect will be justified and the accuser of the brethren will be cast down, man. So I'm going to end it right there. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachach, Kudash. A double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who will, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai. And Kwam Yasharala in the Bible Ball. Shalom.